Being part of the cross-country team in San Eli is very important. It's not just running for me, but for the whole community.
San Eli's culture is a winning culture.
We have a good reputation.
There's been a lot of champions, a lot of winners, and a lot of state championships.
A lot of people ask, how do you do it so consistently, winning state titles?
Running is a really hard sport.
Swing the arms, relax the face, all the way to the top.
It hurts, it's really mental. But when you have this team like I do, it's easier.
It's not only a team, it's a unique bond that we have.
We're a family and we stay strong together.
People see my team, they're like, they're Mexicans, they're not gonna do anything.
And we don't get discouraged, but we do think about that, and that's when you go the extra mile.
These kids know, especially this team knows, that anything can be accomplished.
We always win as one, and we always think of our community.
It is a part of their way of life.
So today's a Saturday 23rd. We are at Hoka McNeil Invitational, ready to run. Races like this do help us a lot just to see where we're at. Feelings are very up and down, very different compared to an assistant coach. Now more pressure is on me. I have a very big shoes to fill. Coach Morales did leave a huge legacy, so we just have to fulfill. So we drove from El Paso. It took us about 9 hours yesterday. So we just came in, got to a course, ran, ate dinner, went to bed, and that's it. We're back at it. We would like our name to be out there, but we're trying to get better for ourselves. We're not trying to impress anybody. We're just trying to get better for ourselves. Pre-race, I'm just going to tell them to trust their running, and during the race, as always, run relaxed and just be positive. That's it. My name is Jorge Maese. I've been coaching for 11 years. This is the first year that I've been the head coach. Previously, I was the assistant coach under Cesar Morales' supervision. I did not become a coach right away. I started teaching, and I started coaching about 5 years later. I knew that I could be a good coach because of the struggles and the things that I went through as a runner. And I knew that my story, I know, could sometimes have a good positive effect on our athletes. So I knew that that would help me. Obviously, I've been with the program this is my 11th year, but as a head coach, you see things very differently. It's a little bit more pressure now that I have to fill very big shoes with Coach Morales leaving such a good legacy. So a lot of pressure, people are looking at me to see how or where I'm taking the program or how the program is moving forward. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? Obviously, we're warming up. It should be a about 4 mile warm up. Okay, we'll do our same 10 sand hills. Yeah, we'll take it from there. Yes, stay together, guys. Stay together. Here we go.
My name is Julian Guerra. I go to San Elizario. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior. Running, to me, has done many things with opportunities, and it really helped me become what I am today. Running can be a metaphor of life. Long runs can be just situations in life where you just feel uncomfortable and you don't want to keep going, and in the long run you show how much you want it. It shows who wants it the most, and that's when you wake up and realize I have to do this, and you go who knows, even the extra mile. So I did run in middle school, my 7th grade year. COVID hit 8th grade year, and I was in a really bad spot. And my sister, she was the one that got me into running. Fortunately, she did pass away. After that, it was a really long year of me moving over here. Just losing her was really hard on me. There was really, no purpose to any sports for me at that time. Fortunately, my family did got me back into running, and it re-sparked my love for running. Well, when I first got here, it was a perfect combination of Maese and Morales. Maese really did help us, just communicating and knowing that he's there. He could be like a father figure, and he's always been through the hard stuff with us. As a runner is how I keep coming back. Running has put me in a lot of situations where it's just like it brings up the question, why would you go back? I've been hospitalized twice because of running, and I still wake up and go run because I really love it that much. There is this quote where it's nothing changes if nothing changes. So it's where, like, if you want to make the difference, you have to make the change. Running shows me more about myself.
This might be, that is the word, might be the last sandhill of, well, obviously we're running out of the month. Maybe next week we might go to the other hills, okay? All right. 8 to 10. Remember, we're looking for the form. If you're in trouble, you swing your arms, swing your arms, swing your arms. Same as always, you go up all the way to the top. Remember, you have to go all the way to the top.
The stronger you guys are here, the more you practice being strong-minded here, the stronger you are going to be up here during the race. So make sure you're also thinking about that too, because it's going to work you both physically and mentally. Yeah?
We're going to day number 3, guys. Ready? Get your partner. Let's go. Go. All the way to the top. Here we go, guys. Get him with these hills. We're going to get him with these hills. Come on, guys. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Brian. So winning has helped shape this team because they know that they could accomplish whatever they set their mind or whatever goals that they set up to. And again, all of this is through work ethic. There is no magic to this. These kids know, especially this team knows, that anything can be accomplished. Más bien, más bien. Very few people will remember who won 2020, who won the state championship in whatever other year, but what they can get out of this, again, work ethic, consistency, that if they put their efforts and obviously their values into this, they could have a very good outcome. Good job, guys.
On Mondays and on the weekends is when I work the most. This is important for my dad and for me because I'm learning also about working and other stuff, and he also needs people to work for him, right, to help him. And there's not a lot of people that want to work and just get the money, so I had to help him too for that. I mean, sometimes it's hard, but it's fun at the same time because I get to spend time with my dad, and I mean, I also get to learn a lot of stuff.
To be here to do things for your dad, like, you feel like it's part of your responsibility in your family?
Yeah, I think it's a huge part of my responsibility because I mean, it's hard when it's just my dad. So I'm always trying to help them the best that I can. My name is Gustavo Salazar. I go to San Elizario High School. I'm a senior and I'm 18. I grew up here, I was born here. And my parents they grew up over there in Juarez. I personally, I'm a Mexican. I love my culture, I love who I am. I love my family, everyone. Running for this community, for San Elizario, it's a lot because we have like a good reputation.
San Elizario as a community, it's a very united, it's a small community, but it's very united. It's a border city, border community. Sometimes people will look at border communities or border cities as with a lot of negativity, but San Elizario is not like that. Very rich in history and very hardworking people.
How has your family supported you in running? What kind of support systems do they give you?
We have problems, right? So I don't want to be wasting my time on stuff that's not gonna help me. So when I run, I really try my best so I can get something out of it.
So running here in this community for some of our youth, it is a part of their way of life. It's part of what they do and what helps them to become what they are.
Whether it be a long run, a track workout, when you finish with your teammate, your partner, whoever, you feel the spark of, this is my brother and we went through this workout, we shedded blood together, and it's a really special thing.
Correr es un deporte muy difícil, es muy mental, pero cuando tienes un equipo como el que tengo yo, se hace más fácil, más divertido, se ayudan uno al otro a ser mejor. Miras a alguien que está enfrente de ti y eso te motiva a ti a querer estar ahí enfrente de ti, o si tienes a alguien atrás de ti, empujas a esa persona, a tu equipo, a que esté contigo, y eso hace que te olvides también del dolor que tienes en alguna manera, porque miras a tus equipos que también están batallando con el mismo dolor. Entonces, correr con un equipo así como el que tengo yo es una ventaja también.
What I love the most, it might be weird, but I enjoy the pain of the running. It makes me say, I'm out here doing it and no one else is doing it. We tend to be shorter, and we don't get discouraged, but we do think about that, and it makes us put in the extra mile in practice and say, well, you know, we're going to put more and more in than anyone else. When we go to any meet, we say we worked harder than anyone here.
The first time I cut hair was with my brother, my big brother. He let me, but funny enough, he told me, if I cut your hair, if you cut my hair, I'll cut your hair. And I said yes, so it kind of messed me up, but it was a great start for me. So after that, I just started watching a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of the cross country runners, you know, the whole team comes to me before meets every week, looking to look good, and a lot of friends also come to me every weekend. I usually charge, well, for the cross country guys and family members, it's free. Everybody either gets a burst, which is similar to a peso pluma, or tapers, which is just the side and the back. That's what everybody usually gets. I'm Angel Maese, I'm 17. I run for San Elizario cross country team, and I am a senior. I started running when I was maybe 3rd grade. I would go out with my dad's, just a light run. I always pictured myself being a runner. Since I was very young, I would go to meets with my dad. My dad as a new coach, he's been great, and I take everything he says personally. So if he says, go run a mile at this pace, I do it. So other people are like, oh, coach this, coach that. And sometimes I call him coach, sometimes I call him dad. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
Sometimes as a father, you know, and a coach, it's sometimes you get a little bit complicated because as a father, maybe you might want to, he might be doing something wrong. You might want to get at him right there and then, but you have to realize that he's also a student. So you have to sometimes, you know, kind of step back a little bit and just let him be a student, let him be a teenager. But at the same time, you know, as a father and as a coach, you're always pushing, you're trying to push it a little bit more and a little bit more. For me, the most profound moments as a coach and as a father when I had my 3 children running the state championship team in 2021.
With my 2 brothers, my 2 older brothers, and my dad, and fortunately we were able to win it.
That was the highlight of everything. I'm not saying that all other moments have been dull or haven't been bad, but as a father, man, that's a cherry on the top right there.
I was born here in El Paso. My parents were born here in El Paso as well, but their parents were born in Mexico. So me personally, I identify as Mexican American.
We try to keep our traditions as I guess as lively as possible. We still in my house we still speak Spanish. That's our #1 language. But obviously we try to incorporate more American traditions. But again, we're always true to our roots.
We usually don't look like the others. You know, we're short, we're scrawny, but I think that for us that helps us. You know, we know where we are and who we are. So it benefits our pride, and we just say, oh, we're San Eli, we're Mexican, but we can handle this, we can handle anything. Being part of the cross-country team in San Eli is very important to me because it's not only a team, it's a unique bond that we have, which makes us family, so I consider them my second family. The tradition of running in San Elizario, there's been a lot of champions, a lot of winners, and a lot of state championships. So it's definitely a little bit of pressure, but I know everyone's capable of it. My perfect ending to a senior year and a senior cross country would be being up there with my team in the state podium with a gold medal in my neck.
We have about 9 minutes, okay? Pues yeah, we drove all the way out here. We gotta learn something. We gotta stick together. We gotta risk it a little bit more compared to other races. I mean, this is a big race. And all you're doing is you're fighting your position. See? En ningún tiempo se van a rajar para nada. Yes? Okay, here we go. San Eli las 3.
San Eli las 3.
¡San Eli a las 3!
¡1, 2, 3, San Eli! Go, gentlemen. Good job, gentlemen. Come on, Gust. Come on, Gust. Let's go, San Eli. A lot of emotions. We're just glad that we're out there, but I guess #1 thing is just adrenaline, you know, that we've been working all year, and now we're here. We're getting very close to, you know, district, regionals, and hopefully states. So the goal is to come out here, represent San Elizario, and go for the championship. That's the goal. So again, it doesn't matter what the times are, but the ultimate goal is to come and get a championship again.
And we have our San Eli boys from El Paso, Texas. They made the long trip, the long 12-hour trip. Boys, introduce yourself, name and grade.